I didn't get stabbed. We don't have a garden in the party. They're not losing this, are they? Wait, what are you doing already? Outside, right? Oh fuck, it's ours. Shouldn't have died there. It's my fault. I wasn't paying attention. Pas contente. Okay, let's up a little bit. How much bigger than us? I mean, because I have faith with them as long, but still. That's a lot of asking. I mean, they are much bigger. I have to move, but no. Holy fuck. They are big and strong. Without trip, no. Uh, Fate. I think you guys have Fate on your side. Probably them queuing you out. Hopefully it won't last too long. Sounds like they are struggling. Uh, they've won last fight. Much bigger. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that was a little bit too far. Holy shit, that was a bad placement. Oh, we didn't have to rescue there. I have my shadow refuge now, it's crazy strong. Like it's impossible to lose a clash now. Have to rise? Rise. It's a little laggy. Green are here? Probably. Or blue or fighting red. Green might have a squad with this lag spike, which is sad. It was a good engage. I mean, our comp is It's rainbow comp. Look at all the DPS, it's fucking rainbow comp. Real true rainbow comp. It's patch day, people are testing shit. I'm on Spectre because I like Spectre, and I have I was gonna say an intuition, but a worry, part of me worry that the Untamed nerfs weren't enough. I'm a little bit scared. That's why we're going for another round of the meta. And if it's the meta, I play Spectre, so I am still playing it right now because I wanna test this new change. Yeah. What it actually does. Oh, it's a big and strong hit. Oh no, don't die. As him. I wanna see how it performs on logs. What's the uptime of the new buff? I think we can also see how much damage it actually does, right, in logs. I need to test it. Does it actually make a difference or not? At worst, it doesn't change anything. Spectre is already very, very good, so it doesn't really matter. Especially if we stay in the meta. Save them. Sorry. Spectre is just getting stronger for the meta. Azim. Not enough stab. No party. It's so hard. I have to stay so far away. He's getting assisted. You just swap weapons. I'm not even sure. Because the reason why you were playing Spear is to have a round spike. Okay, the damage got nerfed. But fundamentally, the spell is still the same. It's still 5 targets, the same range, 5 targets, unblockable, piercing AoE. Which is what it's good for. And yeah, also the Spear 4 got hit, I don't remember, it's still... Like, okay, the numbers seem big, and they are big. But it's not like it's going from 6 to 3k. It's going from 10 to 8k. It's still extremely strong. I have a suspicion that Spear stays. Because it's fundamentally the same. I think it's... I agree with you in the sense it's meta that I think it becomes more of a specialist weapon. Like only the guilds good at coordinating it will see the value, will keep seeing the value. It was at a point where it was a little bit too strong, and even people that weren't really synced on its use were getting valued. And now only the people that actually play around it properly will see results. So maybe in a way that's a good thing. Maybe that's what they were trying to achieve actually. It's he has to kite a little more than that, my friend. In a sense, it's still strong for quote-unquote specialists or like very good players, but it's not abusable by anyone. Like it's not like anyone can just play it and abuse the shit out of it anymore. Now it requires proper coordination. But in a sense, it's a surprisingly good. Oh shit! A surprisingly good landing nerf. Rather than, for example, on Virt, they killed Virt. They killed the Harby, which makes zero sense. They buffed the shit out of Druid. The Druid is broken as fuck. The new traits are just the new traits and the new glyphs. Be ready. Be ready for oh. The cookers are already have already started cooking. Bruh. We are not ready for what's coming. Dread is proper build, proper execution. Happening here. Coming. Oh no, short. My legs were too short. It has been yeah. Yeah, they're already going crazy. I'm not part of the cooking procedure. I'm too dumb for that. I come, they tell me, you take this build, you play this build this way. Sure. Okay, boss. I'm good at explaining why a comp is good. I'm very bad at creating comps. I'm clueless. Like, it's two completely different things. Like, once someone that actually understands that kind of thing explains it to me, that I think I'm pretty good at understanding that. Understanding the concept of why. But creating that concept... Those are strange people. Very interesting people, but very strange. Oh, we clash here apparently. Okay. I like that. Oh, I am robbed. I'm down. Oh, don't get pulled. See, that's why we need stab. Dude, I don't have enough stab to solo stab you. Not possible. I'm a healer, I'm not a stab. Oh yeah, I didn't even see. We have a sidecar now. I mean, a sidecar that is feeding, but a sidecar. Did they all died? Great. Unlucky. Oh no! That bannered? That was surprisingly fast. We're a little short on CD, my friend. Have an elite. Oh, actually good. I tried to AFK, sorry. But in terms of healing cooldown, it's a little low, sir. 1 second! Ah, don't die! Drink to hold. Okay. Oh, don't die! Okay, we're fine. Let's go. That carried the well. And I hit it very good. Straight into the face. Conduit is top meta now. Conduit looks. I mean, Conduit has been looking good for a long time. I don't think the Conduit buffs are that impacting. Just that everything else got nerfed. From what I understood, at least, the buff, I don't play Rev at all. So it's purely what I've heard from discussions from people that actually know what they're talking about on Rev. But apparently, Conduit was always good. The buff is just same with Necro. The buffs are not that big by themselves. It's just that everything else getting nerfed just makes it by default like become ahead. Not proper English, but whatever, you get what I mean. The second highest burst potential. I've seen very interesting numbers even from range. I don't know if it was like short bow or whatever, or maybe spear. I have no clue. But even from like mid-range 600, I've seen very interesting numbers. Even a few weeks ago. But I think there's definitely some potential. With everything, again, with everything else getting nerfed, it's time for experimentation anyway. I mean, the healer side is locked, 100%. The stab, there's zero change to it, so it also doesn't change. The third support, there are a few change and they're more dependent on the DPS meta. Whereas Druid, Spectre, Guardian, Druid and Spectre for healing and Guardian for stabbing are just a default choice, no matter what comp you play. Whereas third support is more adaptative to the DPS you play, to the DPS profile you play. But with Har being dead, I don't see anything taking over the troop. I very much doubt so. With Har be dead, tough. Paragon, but Paragon has no CC. The boons are really good. I'm saying that as a Paragon enjoyer. Like, it's probably my third favorite healer to play. But the boons are very good. But in the end, when you need to bunker, there are better things. For range, why not? But the problem in range comp is that the wells from Necro had mega value in range comp. Because that helps you get extra adding to the well bomb. Yo, Ultra Giga Shatter, thank you very much for that follow. I don't know, it's gonna be a little weird. We have to settle, we have to see how the DPS meta settle. I have a growing suspicion that the Zoom meta will keep going, sadly. But, I don't know, who knows. We'll see. We'll see if there are new adjustments too, because I really don't think they should let the Druid changes as is. I think it's pretty close or in the needs to be hotfix tier. It's a little bit crazy. It was not needed at all. Like, there was absolutely no reason to do that, and yeah. Like, this on the spot kills every other healer. Like, no other healers can even get close to competing with New Druid. Like, at least before those nerfs, there were some argument in specific situation that something could overtake Druid. Now there is 0. Like, it's impossible. It's by far the best at everything you ask from a healer. And with Anthem nerf, Elite nerf, you just swap the Anthem to a Spirit Res. You put the Druid on Glyph of Stars with the Glyph build, the new Glyph build. And good luck killing bears. They got nerfed, okay, but the bunkering potential from Druid went like times 100. It was one of the very few pain points of Druid. That's at the end of the day when you need to bunker, you drop your healing well. CA is not a bunkering spell. You can do just as much on moving, so it's not helping you bunker specifically. At the end of the day, when you do bunker, Druid kinda only had its pet going for it, which is very strong, don't get me wrong. And healing well was really strong, don't get me wrong. But like it's not even close to Spectre, for example. Spectre level of bunkering. Now it is. It's crazy. But I'm aspiring current to give 10 seconds of second time evolution. Yeah, but the cooldown is the cooldown reduction. It was really strong in large parts. It was exceptionally strong because in large part you could very often use it every spore burst, and now not anymore. It's 1 out of 2 very often, if not all the time. Again, I'm not 100% sure about the numbers, but from first reading and the little I've heard, now it's only once every 2 spore, which again is still strong, but it's quote unquote nerfed by half. It doesn't matter if it's numbers, technically it's only reduced by 33, 40%, 10%. At the end of the day, if you can only realistically get it once every two uses instead of once every use of spore, it's a nerf in half. And oh, the Glyph of Stars on the new Glyph build was pretty hard, I'm gonna lie. An extra water field for more blasting. The Glyph itself profits from the trait that makes it do a Caracosa proc, pretty much. AoE 2k healing. And then the water field that says, 6 seconds to abuse your new traits on to blast in any water field. And obviously remember blasting always prior your own fields. So if you Glyph of Star, you have 6 seconds to blast a water field. Every time you blast is so much things. It's the blast itself from a water field. It's Caracosa. Since it was a water field, it also procced the trait itself, which is CA2, 2 cleanses, and 4 seconds of blind on 5 people, on 5 enemies, with no internal cooldown. On every blast from Waterfield. And obviously, since you also, the trait also makes it so that it creates a water blast on pressing your healing spell around your pets that follows the pets. So CA4 has no cast time anymore and doesn't end when you exit CA. So you can CA 432, exit CA, blast the CA4. Now you have an AoE, a water field on your heal spell you still obviously have the staff 5 Waterfield. So like you have a million Waterfield to proc the new trait that is we have I don't have a dread bell here. Like the new trait is crazy. Like proccing the CA2 every time you blast any Waterfield. And now you have like 3 or 4 Waterfields. No, it's not just the moving Waterfield on CA4. It's also on your healing spell. Because when you press healing spell, you proc a Waterfield around your pet that follows the pet. So you have CA4. When you press heal, your pet has an AoE that follows them. No more lingering light for range comp. So now the former build, the old build that we are playing until now, is pretty much only for range comp and got very slightly nerfed with the lingering light. It doesn't change much, honestly. But now there is the new build that is absolutely broken for bunkering, for melee, and broken to a point where it might even actually overtake the other quote-unquote more range comp oriented. Like the one with on CA cast, you cleanse 3, on AZT cast, you give stealth and super speed, and your CA cooldown is reduced by the trait. And you get 20% healing during CA. That's the former build. Everything is tied to CA. But now, with a new trait, you have so many options of healing that before you were taking all the CA traits because it was all the entire class was about CA. If you didn't have CA, your only objective was to get back into CA. Now, you have so many broken as fuck options constantly with zero downtime, with all very low cooldown, because yeah, we haven't talked about the new trait on Biff, which is also crazy strong. Like it just makes it significantly more consistent, which was one of the only weak points of Dread. Weak point is that outside of CA, it was on lower end of the healing and cleansing capacities. It was not useless, but the new build resolves all the problems that Dread had to not make it as much stronger as it's gonna be now. It's broken as fuck. Like really, the numbers. It's stupid. Every time you blast, you have way more water fields, and every time you blast a water field, doesn't matter if it's your own or someone else's, but you have all the druid consistently shitting water fields everywhere, and every time you blast any water field, Caracosa, water field itself blasting, and a CA2 for free, which is 2 cleans. Every time you blast, plus obviously the effect of the spell itself. Like a staff 3, imagine staff 3. That resets the cooldown. Staff 3. In a water field. Staff CA 4, 3, 2. Exit CA. 4 is still going. Staff 3. Blasting the CA4. Staff 5. Swap to Mace. Mace 5. Mace 3. And then you have all your glyphs. You have 5 druids doing that in melee. How do you kill anything? And obviously, every single thing I just mentioned both the healing and the cleansing aspects, is entirely overflowing. And every time you blast a water field, I forgot the underrated broken part. Every time you blast a water field, it's 4 seconds of blind on 5 enemy. For 4 seconds. Every time you blast. Consistently. Blind, 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 blind. Yeah, you want a blind? Want a blind? Oh, you want a blind? No problem, my friend. I have blinds. It makes 0 sense. The new druid build is gonna be insanely strong. Like I said earlier, it's needs a hot fix very, very soon. Tier. It's too much. You add on top of that now it also gives might. Give the new trait. You add on to that. Oh no. Sorry, bro. Whereas you add on that. No, don't die. Don't kill me. I don't remember what, but yeah. Defensively and offensively, like it's overwhelming offensive and defensive support. Ow. It's too much. The only, like sometimes, the few arguments and the few situations where you could try to answer any question in terms of healing with something as than Druid, none of that exists anymore. Up. Druid best at everything on the healer spots. Like it's not even close anymore. In range comp, Scrapper, in 1 or 2 parties, had a few upsides. LA, not really, sadly. But it is the with the glyph, not just the trait change. You play it's what 4 glyphs, 3 or 4 glyphs, depending if you want Frost Spirit. I don't think you need Frost Spirit anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I think you ditch Frost Spirit. Too much consistent cleansing, no. With a new trait. With proccing the... Oh, you should not. Oh, you should. The new glyphs, remember, 3 or 4 glyphs got changed. The healing glyph is super strong. Glyph of Stars was always strong. We are already playing it in Untame Comp on EU. Mostly Glyph of Stars. Only one druid had, only the commander party druid had Spirit. Every other druid had already had Glyph of Stars. The new healing glyph is very, very good. That's already 2. The Rejuvenate whatever one got buffed. Now it's very good healing and it's 50 endurance for free in AoE to your entire party. So it's like essentially it's a dodge, a free dodge to your entire party. And the 4th is bro, he just explodes. He goes from 100 to 0. Like, how do you expect me to manage that way? It's too strong. Yeah, but that's what I mean. The only known glyph you play is the Brexton. You have Glyph Heal, Glyph Elite, Sunbreak, and then 2 glyphs. And the second, yeah, the last glyph can be whatever you want. But it's just that there is no need for Frost Spirit anymore. There is 0 value out of Frost Spirit anymore. It's just too much cleansing. You don't need that much cleansing anymore. Same with cleansing bear, by the way. It's too cleans on healing bear. Tab 3, too cleans. Mace 3, too cleans. Mace 5, too cleans. What do you care about the fucking bear? And now you play, I don't know what you play actually. 2 double bears, because even the turtle. Like, the turtle bubble. Blocking, great, everybody has unblockable now. The main news was the pulsing protection. But now you have the new glyph threats that consistently give protection. Just whatever, I think it's a glyph or whatever, there's one glyph that gives protection. I remember. Who fucking cares, man? No, it's very, very dumb tier. Very, very dumb tier. I said it from the beginning. I'm not gonna say I called it, but I'm gonna say that I called it. I said it from the beginning. From the preview. Everybody was saying, yeah, but the numbers. It's impossible to balance that. It's fundamentally flawed from concept. It's impossible to balance that. It was either gonna be completely useless or completely broken. It's like, fundamentally, it does too many things. Oh yeah, because I forgot. When you press healing spell, it's not just the water field that moves with your pet. It's also a 2.4k healing in area around your pet, which is pretty much a free Caracosa. On top of the fact that it's a water field. Caracosa overflowing. Like, why? Like, why would you do that? On Druid? Give me that on Scrapper! What's happening here? Like, give me that trait on Scrapper, and I'm a very happy Scrapper main. Like, why would you give that to Druid? Out of all the healers. On Heal Evoker? I would have been very happy. No problem. Why on Druid? Why on Druid? It's too much. I want Druid gone. Like, Druid needs to go. Like, it's too long, too strong. Now they're rebuffing it. After they were finally toning it down with the Spirit nerfs after Spirit nerf after Spirit nerfs. And this was still the most used healer by far. Bam! Brother. Why would you do that to yourself? What's the point? I mean, I know what's the point. They don't have any healer player in... they clearly don't have any single heal players in their team. Like, even that buff, it seems small. 10% incoming condition damage, 10% incoming damage. Why would you give that for free? Same. I said it from the beginning. It's already a crazily underrated spell. It's already a fucking massive spell. Why would you give it an extra 10% damage reduction? Which stacks with everything else. It's its own buff. It's a new buff that stacks on top of everything else. Protection, all the other damage reduction. Why? Oh no, for melee comp you play the might. 100% you play the might. That way you don't have No. For melee comp you take the might one. 100%. For untamed comp you take the might one any day. For DH comp you take the might one. For range kite comp then yeah, obviously for like a evoker comp or things like that, yeah, you stay on the old build. For the like 600 or more, 600 units or more, you play the old build. 600 units or less, you play the melee build. Glyph on first line, Might on second line, and the new Waterfield shit third line. But that's for melee. I mean, again, the numbers are so high that it might actually be so strong that it might actually be the default build. It's a cool idea in a way to give a more melee build to Druid, but it's far. It's just taking it way too far. It gets a lot of strips. What does? Oh, the might? Doesn't really matter. Like, there's already so much my generation in the game that... I mean, more is never wasted. But you don't take more just for the sake of, it's gonna cover might. That's what I thought also for a moment, and then... when you look at the numbers actually on logs, like, it doesn't really matter. It's not gonna have any significant impact. So it's just that it allows... the main advantage that it allows you to not expect it from other sources that can redirect to new things. Like, for example, on food. Maybe before your DPS were taking cheesecake, and now with it, they with this trade they don't have anymore. They don't have to anymore. So they have both the effect of the passive power ferocity plus the still get the might from your druid. So it ends up being a buff in the end because you get your that was Fabian. That means you get the new food for free, quote unquote free. We aren't getting there. Can I get a res or something? Like, what's happening? I'm literally on top of you. Bro! I'm not reworking. But yeah, the druid buffs are crazy. Absolutely crazy. They... like, demote the guy that gave the green light for it to go live. Like, this kind of broken tier. Like, there's no way you can read this spell and think, okay, that's okay, you can go live with it. There's no way. Too much. Like, you have to understand that it's too much. Yeah, another entire round of balance. Of like a balance patch of Mordred Slop. Mordred Jail. They were trying to bring it up for people carried over to Volosol. Yeah, but they can make changes for every type of content specifically. Every buff, every patch, there are things where it's clearly written for PV only, for World Vessel only, for PvP only. So they completely have the means to do things specifically for specific content. In other that it cannot be an oversight. Like, it cannot be an oversight. Oh, it was included in the package. nobody read it. Like, there's no way. They have to have someone greenlight all those things. Like, they don't just go live with everything that is proposed. Like, it's impossible. The company, everything has to be authorized. Unless the managers or whatever are that incompetent, which would be scary. Which wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. But it's way too strong. Way too strong. I mean, at least Spectre is safe, so I'm happy. I will be able to keep playing Spectre. The only healer that is gonna survive the Druid Supremacy. The one Spectre in Commander Party. I'm not letting that spot go. I'm not letting that spot go, man. I don't want to be stuck on Druid for 6 months at least. Playing Druid when we're missing, sure. I can help, but I'm not going to main Druid, because otherwise you're jailed as fuck. Oh, we're tanking them? Okay. I thought he was going to roll off, but I respect. Hilele was good. They killed it. Again, that's why every time, like, I'm dumbfounded. They killed it in December, when it wasn't even that strong to begin with. It was okay. It was playable. It was like B tier, high B tier, low A tier. It was playable, but not that great, and they killed it for some reason. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun at the beginning of the expansion on Heal Evoker. I've always had a soft spot for LA, ever since the Orashare days, quite a few years back now. Swear, I'm a big time LA enjoyer. I'm a scrapper main at heart, but I'm a big time LA enjoyer. Yeah. The Evoker days were very happy for what, 2 months? And then they killed it. Orashare it was that same. Was Orashare and his Scrapper were my 2 mains at that point. Adjusting depending what the guild needed, the guild where I started needed. But yeah, those were my two mains back in the day. Orashare, Tempest Orashare was so fucking fun, man. Oh, what the... My Twitch page is reloading for... Yeah, the Orashare days were very happy. But yeah, sadly, Heal Evoker is in a very bad spot. Like, there is an argument for Boon Kata in Common Party. I think it's pretty decent, actually. The one Boon Kata in Commander Party, but it's not a healer. Like, in the healer role, sadly, it will do a little, like, it does decent on healing and cleansing, but that doesn't mean anything. There are many classes that do decent on healing and cleansing. It's not enough anymore to justify being a good healer or not. Any res utility, guys? Like, you have to bring something else than healing and cleansing. Much damage at the front. Good. I'm not staying in that. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was going in. Oh. Bro, don't die! Riker! Oh, stay alive, my striker! Ah! I think it's cooked, my friend. I think it's very cooked. Ah! You're not? And more people survive than I was expecting? Ah, the fucking... I think it's time to run, my friend. I'm not getting out, right? Out. Oh, I am. Pour évoquer compte, if you were to say, could Catapult Hunter? No. I think it's too difficult to... I think the nerf to Harbinger killed all potential range comp. The nerf to Virtuoso, that was only one range comp, like the Spellbreaker Virtuoso. But like, if you don't play Harby in range comp, I don't know what you play instead. Are you Minstrel? On what? All the I only play healer, so yes. On my character, I'm always Minstrel, but I don't think that's what you were asking for, right? Huh? Now, if you're a healer, like I had even on Paragon, I had fun for the last 2 months on Paragon. But now with this patch, if you're a healer and you're not showing up on Druid, unless it's the one Spectre in Commander party, like you're trolling. It's like it's pretty easy. You're trolling. Or it's very casual. Like sure, no problem. But if at any point you care about bringing the right class, now for healer the answer is Druid. Glyph of Star, let's go. Eh. The glyph trait is crazy. It's so good on 100. Gonna be so much overall healing. The sustain, healing, and cleansing. Absolutely insane. Used to be you win in CA, you lose out of CA. Now you don't care about CA. It's just one of a million tools. I don't know what they thought. There, oui. in the night or Thursday morning for me. I thought I had ever run for a second. I got scared, but please make it through. Very much. Running away? And for me, it's really the might. It was one of the few things that was keeping Druid in check. That it wasn't giving any boons. Now you have might and blind. Parfait. Oh, it's a dangerous, Mr. Striker. Trying to hold their lead or something. For a second until my shadow refuge. No! Okay, he's not dead. Next push here. No, Striker, stay alive! Oh, he's crossing now! Ah! It's over, it's over, it's over. Time to run, my friend! Ah! The yapping, all the yapping about Druid. Gonna be fun. Yeah, I think the support roster is pretty set. Actually, I was thinking about that. Now that like, it just came back to me. When we were talking about the harb. There's one thing I was thinking about earlier tonight when they dropped it. Is strip CC chrono. We were already experimenting with it in our range comp before. Wait, what? We were already experimenting with. We had two parties of the mesmers being chrono, CC, not strips, but chrono. CC chrono for our range comp when we are playing Necro Evoker. And it was actually doing pretty good. So I think there might be a way to make it work. Like, have it be a little similar to Harby that way. Like strip and CC. Because I think it also gives resistance and quickness, right? Less than Harby for sure, but I think it's still okay-ish resistance and quickness. On top of the fact that it has gravity well and everything. Like that's a pretty good pairing with the smoke bomb. Horse bomb. But Troop is too strong in. Why is he dying? Second, sorry, I need to focus a little bit because Strikey is trying to die very hard. Not just Striker. Oh. My leader is soon. Maybe we can try to do a big spike here. No, my Striker! Please raise him! Please, I beg of you. Thank you very much. All my cooldowns coming back. Should be able to hit the next hit relatively easy. No point to double yet. Oh shit, I thought he was gonna go engage forward down. Ah, he wasted the refuge. Unlucky. I'm not on vice. That was a stupid waste from me. Seemed so natural that I just did it without thinking. Very bad too. Without thinking. Here it would have been 1 second off. I get it for next push. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Oh, that saved them. All those numbers, that ceiling numbers, help them not get cleaved. But here I can't help you, sorry my friend. Are they running? Or are we killing nothing? It feels like these fights have been going for like 10 minutes at this point. Oh. Oh. How long was that fight? 200 seconds? Fuck. Holy shit. Not great, not great, not great at all. And that one waste cost me a lot. And that's the problem with driving on Guardian. Is that you want a troubadour in your party. But you don't really want a second Guardian in your party. But the problem is that Troop is not enough stab on its own anymore. Since all the nerfs. Release state! Troubadour, I would have said, yeah, easy. But current Troubadour, I think Troubadour should be driving. Tab Guardian. Wanderer, FB. Vector. One support rev. And your big melee pumper. I think that's the comp. the commander party comp you want. And your Giga melee pumper that wants to go Giga in. It's a mess. I drop my Shadow Refuge here. Maybe it saves some people. Holy shit, that looks super hot. I'm not going in there. Usually I try to help soak a little bit of damage on Spectre, but yeah. I have 18 HP, no stun break. I am not going in there. That looks way too hot for my liking. Sorry, my friend. No! Striker! Got pulled! Raise him! Oh my god. Oh yeah, I overstepped a little. Be fine. Oh no, I canceled that again. No driver needed. Striker, you're fired. Nice recovery, yeah, let's go. I wish there was a little rise on my striker, but let's fight a little bit. That's another problem of DH, sadly. Is you're based on blocks, but yeah, anything goes through blocks nowadays. That's why Trobe is much better on driver. Invuln is superior to block nowadays, sadly. I completely understand the argument of those drivers saying I'm more comfortable on the edge. Makes sense. I don't blame them, but it's the state of the game. Too many unblockable in this fucking dumb game. Sad, but it is what it is. Why are you playing this build? Don't play this build. Big Shadow Refuge here. Yeah, let's go. He walks in. No! 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 Striker! Striker, stay alive! Resist! Prove que tu existes! Oh, Mori! I got your ass. No, and now Striker died! No, Mori! Did he get healed? Okay, at least he got healed. Oh shit. Already. I need of it. Bro, it's impossible to keep him alive! Raise him! Damage is taking. Like, I have to use cooldown just to heal him. I literally have to use AoE cooldown just to heal him. Oh my god. Catch. All of this goes through blocks. And Luco. The hashtagging is brave, yeah. Yeah. It is. Yeah, driving with no other guardian. And what is it be? I don't know. Oh, I should probably move from here. Like, I don't disagree with the renegade if it's a mitigation renegade. But this needs to be guardian. Only 2 healers if you are constantly getting pulled and assisted and everything goes through unbackable. You need a Lumi for the stab and making you tankier. Way tankier than the Dread. Dwarf Renegade minimum, yeah. Yeah, but because your troop is mandatory because Driver is not on troop. And Renegade will never, and Rev will never replace troop because group invuln. The only the only way out of all this is troop driver. Troop driver, Wanderer FB, Spectre, and any kind of fourth support you want. Can be Druid, can be a Vindy, a big Vindy, like heal Vindy, Overflow. Can be a second troop. I'm not a fan, it's boring. Can be Bunkata for extra freedom of movement for the driver. Like, there are many choices. Many for support can work. Oh, we're bombing. Hello? I like it, I like it. You run out after a bomb. Get bomb. Push instantly. While they're focus on. Bunkata, yeah, Bunkata is very good. The boons from Kata are still very, very, very strong. One of the better booners in the game, for sure. The problem is just price utilities, dog shit, no strips, no CC. It's kind of hard to really find a place for it. I think the only place is in Commander Party with Spectre. I think goes. Oh, I think it goes very well. I think it could go very well with Spectre in some party. They don't overlap. They work very well to keep the driver alive. Because Bunkata is not just resistance, it's obviously a very good amount of resistance. But it's also a surprising, underrated amount of stab. Oh, there is it's a very decent number of stab on Bunkata. Oh. The boons are really, really good. Spectre and get our work very well together. With a Guardian, Wanderer SB for the quickness, and the stab, and the resistance, and the CC, and your driver on Trobe for his solo invulns and everything, and the Veil. I think that's so strong in a driver party. So that he can play the game however he wants. And he doesn't get like he doesn't get blown up because he wants to walk to a spot, and everybody is like just waiting a little bit, a few steps behind him, just to see if it's safe, and then he implodes because he's alone, because nobody soaked with him. That's not happening with with 3 actual supports with the commander. Like your Kata and your Spectre will make sure that you survive this. It just makes the game so much easier for your commander to passively, just by himself, thanks to the supports, win a location where he wants to go. Like just by being able to walk to it. It's already one of the big parts of winning a location, that if you can't even get to it. I think 4 supports in commander part is super strong. Oh, I thought they were pushing. Oh, yeah. Fighting in stairs on Spectre is not fun. Because wells don't work very well, and you have to aim at your HP bar for well to work. Woo! Okay, that was a little hot. Sorry. No! I am stuck! Sorry. I didn't want to be rude. Oh no, now I got pulled! Oh, I got saved! Oh, thank you! Whoever that was, thank you very much. Much appreciated, my friend. United in the Slacker team. And now Shadow Refuge is so strong to win you location like that, like just one Shadow Refuge. Like sometimes before, even with Shadow Refuge, you would need to spend a little Scepter too, just to keep everyone really full HP. Now with the 10% damage reduction, is like I feel like it's just enough to make it like barely even have to blast during Shadow Refuge. And you can keep all your Scepter 2 for when it ends. I feel like it was just enough to make it pass that threshold, and if it actually did, and it's not just Craft and recency bias, it's a little too... if you can just drop this and not have to blast at all, it's too strong to run it. Monka fight? Yeah, it's gonna be one big Monka fight. How much ping do you get on NA? Usually around 100. 90 to 110. Average 100. when it doesn't, brother, when it doesn't lag, because obviously there are moments where it lags. I've been told that apparently the routing from EU to NA for Guild Wars 2 goes through Argentina, like goes through South America. If that is true, that's really dumb. Which would explain some of the desyncs that I have sometimes on NA. But other than that, no, it's completely fine. MMOs with 100 ping is completely fine. Obviously, like on FPS or mobile, it's a little bit harder. But on MMO, it's completely fine 100. I used to play with 100 a few years ago. Not die, please. No! Striker, don't die! Ugh. Striker, please! My heart! Bro, he's dead! No! Resi! Striker! Oh, it's over. Pull over. Run for your life. Bro, he takes too much damage. I can't keep him alive. Not too bad then? Yeah. Oh, average is a little high. Usually this is my average. Around 100. So it's definitely playable. And it takes 1 or 2 fights to get accustomed back to the NA ping. Because like every day I play EU first then NA. Like it takes 1 or 2 fights sometimes to get used again to the NA ping. But close enough. It's fun. One more fight? No, you guys are already done? Oh no! There's no other content in this matchup. Oh, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Only 320, what do you mean one more? Oh, he's going in! No! I can't stay alive. Oh, poor Maz got insta. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh, striker! Stand up! No! Striker! Stop getting pulled! Like a guardian! Please! I beg you. He got bumped again. And we had to wait for him to come back, so we got bombed on our location. Aye, aye, aye. No, striker! Bro, it's impossible to keep him alive. It takes too much damage. You have to use you have to use cooldown to keep him alive way too consistently because he keeps getting stab checked. Oh, they're chasing! Oh, they're chasing! Ah, no! My stacks! Get away from me! So I mean, when I see block the edge driver first on negated attack, it's a little scary. Even without going for the full pad build or gameplay. Just playing normally, you should have more than a block DH. Oh no, you guys are done. For real. I mean, I don't push if they line up. Like, what are we doing? Oh no. Oh, you're the only content. Don't go away. Please. You're the only fight in this matchup. Yeah, he come lane up solo. Oh, it's fate. No, they're not gonna respect me. Fuck. You got in last fight. I don't think there's anything else to do. My job. Ebbs is still here, but he's on assist driver character. Yeah. But he logged off. Okay, guys. Guess it's time. Why can I? Yeah, but then soon too. And it's not really a fight. Oh yeah, and crew is gonna queue us out. Going through a queue for that type of content. No. Right. And then, GG's. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. See you tomorrow for more patch exploration. And wondering why the fuck would they buff Druid? Happy times. Right. See you tomorrow. Peace.